everyone, I'm Dreddy Dude, going to be playing some more World of Warcraft today. So last time we were on stream, we made it to level 70 and finished the Valdrakken campaign, or the Valdrassus campaign. I always get those two mixed up. Valdrassus is the zone and Valdrakken is the city. What I'm going to be doing tonight is working on some of the side quests throughout the Waking Shores. So when we first came here we picked up a bunch of side quests, but we didn't end up doing them. We just went through the bulk of the campaign. So we're gonna pick up some of those and get started working through some of those. We also have the siege on Dragonbane Keep, which is up in about half an hour. So for reaching level 5 with our Dragon Accord, we unlock this one here. You may now help defeat the Jarradin in the siege of Dragonbane Keep. And that gave us this quest here. So, Dreddy Dude, the Obsidian Outcasts have heard tales of your bravery. Our former home, Dragonbane Keep, has fallen into Jarradin hands. We can't let that stand. Join us in reclaiming our territory. So we'll try to keep an eye on that timer, and we'll head over before that starts up, if we don't get too sidetracked. In the meantime, I'm going to pick up all the quests here again, and then we can get started on some of those.
Please be careful, friend.
Are you looking for work, Druid? I represent a new trade company, the Artisan's Consortium, which matches artisans and clients through our crafting orders network. The Dragonscale Expedition placed an order for some enchanted mining tools. The tools are crafted, but we would like to test them before completing the order. We will pay you for your services, of course.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
The Artisan's Consortium strives for higher quality service. Ensure these tools work, Dreddy Dude.
Hi. See you soon.
Have you ever seen such powerful elementals? I hear the guards grumbling about having to fight them all the time, but they're missing the big picture. Bigger elementals means bigger crafting components. While you're out there clearing the elementals for our safety or whatever it is you'll be doing, be sure to pick up pieces of the biggest ones you can find. I want to try making something out of them.
Watch your back.
Don't forget, I want the biggest you can find.
Together, we'll see our way through this.
Crafters, artisans, and explorers of Dragonscale Expedition are ill-suited to the vigors of battle. Not you and I, Dreddy Dude. Here in the Dragon Isles, let us use that strength to protect those who can't protect themselves. Clear out the elementals encroaching from the north, so the expedition can focus on their noble pursuits.
Best of luck to you.
My goods are crafted with great care.
Are you looking for work, Herbalist? The Artisan's Consortium asked me to gather some beetles for their customers. The land is plentiful, but not so much that I can simply step away and be back with their request. But if you venture out, perhaps you could collect a few beetles on your way.
Farewell.
Right, so that looks like most of the quests around here. Just have a quick fly around and look at my map. Yeah, I think that's everything. So let's pop on a few consumables. This one only works up to item level 316, but my chest is still a little bit below that at the moment, so we can still use that one. And we've still got a few of these other older materials that we can still use, or older consumables rather. So let's head on out and get started with these ones. I'm gonna see where that thing is. I think it's down in there. a very fancy mining tool. Not sure if there is actually a way down here. Doesn't seem like it. Might have to go for a fly and see if I can find it. That looks like it could be here. Yeah, this is it. Looks like we've got our big guy here. Iron Crosscore. That's one of the reagents done. I've noticed my my keyboard has crashed a little bit, and my keybinds for my shape shifts are not currently working, so I'll just have to be clicking those for now, unfortunately. The only way I can fix that is a computer restart, and can't really do that while I'm in the middle of the stream. I'll fly over this way and see if we can find this next guy. Keep forgetting to use my trinkets. Not used to having two unused trinkets. So need one more of the mining nodes and a few more of the elementals. So we'll head down this way towards one of these, and we'll grab a few of these along the way. Picked up a storybook. That was a good fight. Elder Poet in Ascara will be interested in listening to the story of that victory. Fair enough. I have to go tell the Tuskar about the story at some point. couple more elementals, so let's just heal up and then we'll pull that little pack there and the guy to the left. That's all of those ones done. So we'll fly back over into town here.
You got my attention. Off with you.
I'm gonna build a grand helmet first. No, a hammer. No, a big hammer.
Safe travels.
Incredible. This is the best day of my life.
Watch your back.
Gonna make so many hammers.
How can I help?
At least he takes joy in what he does.
Always glad to help.
Thank you for your help, Trendy Dude. If you ever need items crafted, the Artisan's Consortium is here to provide. I will deliver these tools at once. The Dragonscale Expedition will be quite pleased with their crafting order.
We have a mission to accomplish.
For the Dragonscale Expedition,
We'll meet again.
tell Grimax the first drink is on me once we're both off our shifts. You would drink with an orc? I would, and I have, Private Garrick. And tonight, so will you. Yes, Captain. Alright, that looks to be everything around this area. So I think we head over to next camp here.
Time is money, friend.
And we'll see what we can pick up over here. And we'll keep an eye out for any quests on the map that we fly over on the way as well. Still need to keep an eye on the timer for the siege on Dragonbane Keep though. Good day, Dragon Rider. Ready to learn more about how to fly in harmony with a dragon? And what is the most fun about dragon riding? Races. My bronze colleagues have mapped out race courses all over the Dragon Isles. It is such a varied and dynamic landscape that it just begs to be explored at top speed. If you find yourself near one of our race courses in the Waking Shores, why not give it a go? Cool. So there's a few different race courses around that we can try out. So let's have a quick fly around the observatory here. Just see if we can spot any other quests. That doesn't look like there's any around currently. So what I might do is we'll head over this way and check out this racetrack over here, and by then it should be just about time to head over to the siege, I think.
Elementals are wreaking havoc on the wetlands. Dispatch them and rescue the creatures they've harmed.
Alright, so here's our first race. Welcome to the Wingrest Embassy, Dragon Rider. I hope my kind have bid you welcome. This course is called the Wingrest Roundabout. Its loop gives a good view of Wingrest and its surroundings, great for first-time visitors. Would you like to try this course?
Aspects watch over you.
Alright, so we're following the golden rings. I don't know if those are things I'm supposed to. Yeah, okay, so they're speed boosts. Oh no. What's this, that one? Okay, not too bad. It's a 62.948 with a silver time of 56 and a gold time of 53. So a little bit to work on there.
Aspect's grace shine down.
Let's give it another go, and we'll try not to run into things this time.
Honor all dragons.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
Doing better so far. I don't want to jinx it. There we go. Gold 52.454, so we're a little under half a second. Very nice. Alright, so that's one down and one gold down. We got left on this 10 minutes. So I think let's head over to the Lifevault Ruins, which is our next little quest hub, and we'll see if there's any quests to pick up there. Then we might head over towards the Dragonbane Keep. Just want to keep an eye on where it is so we don't overshoot it. Is this it here? Just about. A little further this way. Alright, let's talk to this guy down here.
Oh, hello.
Must strive for balance within and without.
Travel safe.
I've worked with many elementals as a shaman, but I've never seen any this aggressive. The expedition discovered a titan vault here, but a barrier protects the inner chamber. When we tried to dispel the barrier, I think we triggered some kind of security system. There were suddenly angry elementals everywhere. Many explorers were working in the dig site when the elementals attacked. Many of them are trapped and none of them are fighters. Please go down to the dig site and help them retreat.
May your days bring you joy. Farewell.
The Earth Elementals are not just trying to repel us, they're destroying artifacts and equipment too. It's as though they've been programmed to destroy anything Titan. We're holding them off, but we can't continue to study this site while they're here. Please help us push them back so we can have some exploring room.
I hope to see you again soon.
I'm going down to the vault to establish a new safe perimeter. Once you've dealt with the elementals, see me at the vault. And it looks like there isn't any other quests around here at the moment. How long have we got on that? Got 8 minutes left. Let's fly over there. We'll have a look at what this Forgotten Griffin is as well, if it's still there. It's definitely been a lot of fun dragon riding around the Isles and doing herbing and world quests and that kind of thing. Slowly getting there with my items. Got a few relatively high level ones now, and up to 332 item level. So I'm getting close to having that 342 needed for random heroic dungeons. So I don't think we made it in time for the Forgotten Griffin. We've got 7 minutes left here. How about we go do one more dragon race while we're waiting? So another one just over here by the look of it. Oh, missed it. Let's try that again.
The Isles welcome you.
Greetings, Dragon Rider. Are you prepared for the Apex Canopy River run? This course follows the winding flow of a nearby river, but also gives riders a great view of the sea. It's a fast course too, so hang on tight. Ready to race?
Aspects watch over you.
Alright, here we go. Missed one of the speed boosts there. Alright, got silver on the first attempt, not too bad. Oh, we did get gold. Sorry, I only saw the 2 achievements pop up there. Very nice.
We serve once more.
Cool. That was really good. Alright, so where is our next one? Now got 5 minutes until the siege. So there's another one just down this way. So I reckon we go for one more and then we'll head back for this siege. Get some altitude to start off. This one should be here somewhere. Just here? Yep. Cool.
I have lived to see them return.
Oh, a Dragon Rider. Welcome to the Wild Preserve Circuit. It's good to see an explorer out here off the well-trodden path. This course is a little tucked away, but has some very scenic dips and dives. I think of it as a hidden gem. Would you like to try this course? Yes, please. No, I need to go up to start. Try to get some speed going. Ooh, just snuck in the gold on that one. Very nice. Let's see, so we've now got 3 minutes left on that, so let's head back over there, and we'll wait for the siege to start. Definitely a lot of cool places to fly. If you don't run into trees, that is. Siege on Dragonbane Keep is about to begin. Right, so the timer is finished now, so I assume this is going to start shortly. A very large frog. Dragon frog. Dragon frog likes pets.
The day has come. Let us take back our home.
Follow Big Beef the Dragon Frog. So we're finding bugs and feeding them to beef. Some more snacks over here. Nice little lava slug. So it looks like Beef's speed increases with each of the snacks that he gets. And a very large tongue.
Push ahead and give cover. Set up a camp so we can launch our assault.
So we're clearing out the camp and getting everything set up now. These guys don't pay attention to us yet.
Pushovers! Take out the lieutenants, and the rest will crumble.
Let's fly around the corner here. one lieutenant down. So head over the other side for the other one. Looks like he's in the hut here. Don't want to get stuck in that. A very loud plane just go over. That's the second one down now. So we need to kill a little bit more of the Jaredin forces, and then we should be done. Not a bad little source of the wild cloth here either. Try to stay with the group here.
Trying to keep us out with fire? Ha! Show them we dragons bring the heat!
Apparently the hammer isn't great to use when you're when you're surrounded by fire.
Jaredin are retreating. We will hold the field. Get in that fort and clear out any stragglers.
Follow the main group into here. Got him.
And with that, you have given us back our home. Thank you.
Cool. That was a fun little event. Let's go find where this quest stand-in is. Another battle is won, but the war continues.
Honor all dragons.
And from that we got this Dragonbane Keep Strongbox. It's not too bad. So we got a bit of rep, a bit of gold, an artifact, a 366 helm, which is pretty big, some primal chaos, and some supplies. Let's see that. So that's a nice little upgrade there. Pretty interesting looking. Keep that on for now. Also, let's have a look through the rest of the stuff here. So I'll sell those off. That one is a transmog. interesting. Got a couple of those. It's it says we need it for something for ATT, but we'll just get rid of that for now. We got 2 of them, so they don't seem to be too hard to come by.
Right back.
So that's our quest item, and that is the transmog. So we've learnt that now, so we can sell that off.
Keep it real.
And from here, I think we go back and continue helping our friends over here. So we should be able to fly over there relatively easily, I think. Hopefully. Let's track one of those so we know which way we're going. See if we can go up over this one. So we got an achievement there for completing that scenario as well, which is nice. Always down for achievements. Alright, so here's the dig zone. So land just down in here. So we're rescuing the explorers and killing the elementals. That's a very large one over there though. So we might try to stay away from that one. Key element. This orb of earth thrums with energy. Elementalist Tai Yang might know what to do with it.
Our curse grants us strength.
I thought the discoveries we made here would be worth the danger. Now I'm not sure.
Keep your enemies in your sights.
What
Got
can I
another
do
one in
for
there as
you?
well.
Safe travel. Speak quickly. Beware.
It's a few more done. Should be able to take both of these guys at once, I think. They evaded. It's not very nice of them. Let's try that again. It's actually quite annoying having to click the forms when used to using a keybind. The reason that the rest of these work but those ones don't is because they're on special G keys or whatever they're called. So they rely on the keyboard binds
Our enemies
rather than the
will
in-game
fall.
keybinds. Let's grab these little ones. more here, which will be our last one, and kill that guy, which will also be our last one. I was just minding my own business and wham, there were elementals everywhere. It started when they tried to dispel the barrier. Something's in there.
Vocal terrors. Hunters, the grand hunt is about to begin. Blow the horn to signal its start. Show us all if you have the skill to best our quarry.
So we've just had a grand hunt start down here as well. So we might actually go do that while it's up. So we'll hang on to this for now. They're all in the vault now, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Let's head down to the grand hunt and see how that goes. So the grand hunt is one of the centaur ones that you unlock. So the grand hunt is this one here, Renowned 5 with the Maruk Centaur. Join the hunt alongside the Shikar Centaurs. So if we go to this one, Grand Hunt is a long honoured tradition with my people. We do not rest till we have taken our quarry. I will give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me your strength, 2-foot. Take this horn and signal the beginning of the hunt. We will see how you fare.
You'll be our hunting companions require aid. Find them and help them.
Helping out the good doggos. If we can sneak around these ones. Not often I do something like that and it actually works. Usually I end up pulling stuff. So there's some more up here. I think from here we have a fly around and see if we can find the others. One just here somewhere. Oh, they just grabbed it. Not sure if that counts towards mine or not. Let's have a look. So we're at 11. It does. Cool. So it is a group effort, the hunt. So we've got one more here and then one there. And that will finish that.
Kill these creatures so that we may harvest their bounty.
What are we killing? Elementals. Let's pull this back here, drop some trees, and hit some cooldowns. So it looks like there's 6 total stages in each of the hunts. So healing the Bakar was the first stage, killing these elementals is the second stage. There'll be 4 more stages after that.
Some of the Shakar have been injured. Rally them to fight again.
Just kill off these and then we'll head over for that next stage. Sure, that's exactly what
Hold your
we're
tongue.
supposed to do.
Up for an adventure?
Maybe we were supposed to roll them into the groups there. Not exactly sure.
Well then.
Not quite sure what we're doing in this stage. So there's these little swarms everywhere. Don't know how we're supposed to shoot them though. There is one of those little exhausted ones here, so we'll see if we can bowl this guy into that other pack.
These beasts are fierce and territorial. Show your strength and cut them down.
And they were riding on each other's back. Alright, well, we're not quite sure how we were supposed to do that last bit, but someone else was, so we got through it anyway. Got some more of these coming in.
Come out and hunt if you are up to the challenge. This quarry is strong and relentless.
Looks like we're hunting this one at the top here. Seems to be floating through the sky. A little bit risky doing a wild charge backwards when you're on the edge of a cliff, but I was pretty sure I had somewhere to land there.
Our hunting companions
that did a lot of
require
damage.
aid. Find them and help them.
Right, heading over this way for the last stage. So what are we doing here? The prison. Going to try killing one of these. Don't think that did anything. It's another one that I'm not quite sure how to do. Looks like a lot of other people aren't either. There's a depleted elemental core here. Maybe if we hit that. There we go. Let's see, can we see any others? A bit far away now. Cool, so that looks like it. That's the way to do this one.
The end of the hunt draws near. Sound the horn to inform the other hunters. Your skills impress me, Two-Foot. We must let this land be replenished. My scouts will seek new hunting grounds and new challenges.
Alright, our first hunt done. Complete a grand hunt from start to finish. And we got a grand hunt spoils. Nice, got some supplies, a bunch of hunting trophies, and a colour unlock for our Bakar hunting companion. So we actually got a hunting companion. Don't know if I have that already, or whether that's something I get in the future. Must be something in the future. Could be that one there. We'll see when we get there. Cool. Let's just put that down there for now.
I got the best deals anywhere.
We will empty out our bags. Let's just all trash that stuff.
Glad I could help.
And we'll head back over here to help out our dig buddies. Alright, here we are.
Tell me of your travels. Travel safe.
Everyone's safely within our new perimeter. Thank you, Jody Dude.
May your days bring you joy.
That should be enough to solidify our position here. Good work.
Farewell.
I can feel the elemental energy stored within this orb. You may have found a solution to our troubles here.
Travel safe.
The Orb of Primal Stone is a fortuitous find, but Arcadia and Teshara have conflicting hypotheses regarding the barrier. I have my own hypothesis. Perhaps with more elemental orbs, an answer will become clear. One of the explorers saw an oversized water elemental in a cave nearby. Defeat the elemental and perhaps you will find another orb.
May your days bring you joy.
Elemental orbs, eh? If there's earth, there's bound to be fire. The primalists over near Hornswog's nests are reshapen to land with lava. If anyone has an interest in their orb primal flames, it'd be them. Take them out and see if they have anything useful.
Watch your back. Yes.
It's hard to read those dwarves sometimes. Air is a powerful element. It cuts through stone and fills sails to take us where we need to go. My hypothesis is that air will be the most effective at removing this barrier. It's simple really. My scouts report you found an orb of primal gales. Scout Retail can lead you to it. You can find them near Hornswog Hollow. Quickly.
Remember the sun well.
Don't be daft, Teshara. Fire is more powerful than air. It consumes it. And yet without air, what would fire be? We are not working in a vacuum, Acadia. Your hypotheses have merit, but I think we will find the answer lies in combining our efforts. Alright, so off to Orb of Water over here. I wasn't 100% sure that that was a waterfall there. I assumed it was, but it looked like we're just gonna run into a wall for a second there. There is a herb just over here. Somewhere. Up the top there. Grab that while we're in here. And that's the last lava beetle we needed for that other quest as well. This guy has quite a bit of health, so let's pop some cooldowns here. Try to interrupt that one. Orb of primal waves.
Do you have any news?
Want the honor of assisting world-renowned head geologist of the Dragonscale Expedition? That's right, I'm exactly who you think I am, and I'm in a bind. I was pursuing this river for new sedimentary samples, but then the water started to walk away with most of the interesting pieces of silt. I have here my patented water entrapment device, but it's in desperate need of someone to march around and siphon those elementals into it.
Don't die out there.
Let's see how this works. Seems easy enough. Grab the last couple in the cave. Should get that one when he walks back into it. There we go.
What did you bring me?
2 legs. You look sharp. Sharp enough to know when an opportunity arises. This is yours. Back up before you ruin my perfectly good geological samples. You have 2 legs yourself, you know. Hey, that's your problem, not mine. Get to using yours before those elementals ruin my samples.
Take care of yourself. No one else will.
Yes, that's it. That's the composition I was looking for. Thank you. Finally someone knows when to listen to me. Do me a favor and don't mention this to anyone else back at base camp, got it? My thesis is still in progress and I'm supposed to be writing about volcanic sedimentary sources. I'm sure you can understand, yeah?
Surviving means being resourceful.
Pop some more things on. Don't need that one. I keep going down here because that's where my augment rune was, but that stopped working at level 69, unfortunately. So let's head over this way. See if I can find that air. Yeah, primal or whatever we're looking for.
We defend this world.
We found the orb of primal gales, but it's made the wind go berserk.
I do not fear the deep
And
places.
Cisco had it a second ago, he's just up ahead. Things have a bigger hitbox than they look. I had the orb in my hands, it spun me in circles and made all these whirlwinds. The orb is on the ledge over there. Please get the whirlwinds to stop. If I hit another, I'm gonna herp. Alright, we got it. So we also have this one just down here to do. And this one we need to form the orb of primal flames and find primal fragments. So the dragon frogs are called hornswogs. Maybe that wasn't the best place to go. I assume that's where we wanted to go because this is centered around it, but apparently not. Let's leap back over here. So it looks like we're just killing the magma shapers here. Seem to be phasing in and out. A bit weird. Love it when that moon drops on things. That got us a few fragments. Let's take out this back over here. So we've got our fragments. Let's turn that into the orb. Now we're headed back down to the dig site.
Greetings. I hope to see you again
Have you
soon.
found the scout?
Farewell.
Tayshara stays above many tasks, preferring to delegate. I can see why the Orb of Primal Gale's interests her. I'll hold on to it for now.
Travel safe. I hope to see you again soon.
Acadia had a lead on the Orb of Primal Flames. Have you found it?
May your days
The Orb
bring
of
you
Primal
joy.
Flames. It is as vibrant and fiery as Acadia. I will hold on to it for now.
I hope to see you
Did
again
the elemental
soon.
have another orb?
Travel safe.
We must be like water, ready to adapt. Thank you for bringing the Orb of Primal Waves to me.
Farewell.
Now have 4 elemental orbs. Let us see which hypothesis proves fruitful.
May your days bring you joy.
Are you ready to test our elemental hypotheses?
I hope to see you again
Let's do
soon.
it. Let's test each of the orbs on the barrier. Great, we all know the Orb of Primal Flames will burn past the barrier first. It's now working. Of course it isn't working. You need the unrelenting force of air. This isn't working either. Perhaps the orbs will overcome the barrier only when used together.
Welcome. Farewell.
Seemed to just stop halfway through there. See if it gets further this time. So this is where we got to last. Ready, dude. Use the Orb of Primal Stone while I use the Orb of Primal Waves. Hey, that's working. Hold just a second more. This power. Alright, barrier's down. We did it.
Greetings.
My original hypothesis stands firm. The elements are more effective together.
May your days bring
Now
you
that the
joy.
barrier is down, let us explore the vault.
Travel safe.
Look at all the artifacts in here. What is that over there? Oh my. Waking. Threat to the records detected. Assessing danger. Accessing protocols. Be careful. Let's take this watcher out. Interrupt that. Counted fatal error. Recording record. Great work, Dready Dude. Now we can work in here safely. They just waved at me, so I'll wave back. That watcher distracted me from the tablet. Would you get a rubbing of it, Druid? Oh, that tablet will be a treat to translate. Let's return to camp for now. Acadia, Dready Dude, we'll meet you there. Alright, we've got our tablet rubbing. Let's head back up to the camp.
Tell me of your travels.
There's a lot to examine in the vault, but we should start small to be safe first.
I hope to see you again.
I think we'll be alright now, Dready Dude. Thank you, it's time for the expedition to dig deeper. Just a little shaman humor. Too soon? Alright, let's see what we've got here. So, we have a 327 trinket, which won't be an upgrade. Apparently I'm standing in the fire. We have a 327 offhand, which will also not be an upgrade. So let's this one says not collected, but when you claim quest rewards, you get all the available transmogs, so you don't have to choose a specific one. So let's go with this because it sells for slightly more.
Farewell.
The tablet starts out with a list of names. It's a record of a meeting between Tyr and the Flats. If only it wasn't a partial piece. We need more context. Vault is full of artifacts, we can find more context together. Ah, you're right. This is just the start. Alright, we helped out our little band of explorers.
Hunters! The grand hunt is about to begin. Blow the horn to signal its start. Show us all if you have the skill to best our quarry.
So another hunt's just started, but I think we'll just continue with our quest for a little bit. Probably only got another half hour, 45 minutes or so tonight, so we'll try to get a little bit more of the quest done. So we have a 327 belt here, so that's a slight upgrade over that one. We have a 327 ring, so we can upgrade over the 316. And that is the trinket that we didn't want. Alright, so that is our quests here done. We have... Cool, so the Artisan supply one that we picked up back here is at our next camp. So let's head over that way and we'll go from there. Looks like we want to be up higher. Where is this uplift thing over here? It's just a... I've seen it on the map before, but it's I thought it might have been one of the gale winds that helps you fly up higher, but it's just a taxi up. But it gets us up here nonetheless.
Welcome, friend.
Well met, Dready Dude. What business do you have with the Artisans Consortium?
Clear skies and safe.
How can the Artisans Consortium help you today? Let's hand those
Always
beetles
glad
in.
to help.
A delivery, excellent. Good doing business with you, Dready Dude. Get some quality 3 Oakenbloom, which
Please
isn't
be
too bad.
careful, friend.
I admire your enthusiasm, Druid. Where is the crafter with whom I placed this order? Adventurer, are you headed into the Lifeshrine? Would you mind taking this invoice to Thomas Bright? He ordered a few custom-made bottles and our glassblower has finally returned with the price of the materials required. It should be just down the path there, likely gushing to some poor fool about how great his husband is. I'm sure he will pay you for your time. With an IOU by the look of it.
Please be careful, friend.
And there's another quest just over here. Your dwarf doesn't react to your presence as you approach. As he gazes over the landscape, a deep frown set in his face. It's a pleasant view. It might be nice to take a break and watch the landscape. next to our dwarf buddy here. Dwarf stares off into the distance with a frown furrowed on his face. This view, it may look beautiful to you. To me, it reminds me of how long we have been gone. I barely recognize this landscape. I grew up here when it was called the Broodlands. I used to tend the Lifeshrine so many years ago. Then we left to help safeguard the mortals. The reason I am here, looking over this alien landscape, is because for such a long time I dreamed about returning here. This was my home. I never expected we would be gone for so long. After a while, I never expected to return. You can probably remember where you grew up, the smell of your parents cooking, or can remember playing with your friends who lived close by. Now imagine that you have forgotten how to get to your childhood home. You can never visit again, can never walk the paths of your childhood. Perhaps you think me overly sentimental. You try living for 10,000 years, never being able to visit your home, finally to visit it, only to find it completely different, and then come back to me. Although there is enough war in this existence that maybe you do know something about that after all. Well, we've definitely been through a few wars. "10,000 years. I can barely believe it's been that long since we left." You can't imagine how awful that time was, the fear that surrounded us, the sundering, the betrayal of the Black Dragonflight, the Dragon Wars. The Dragon Wars. You may call it something different, but I was there, and that's what I call it. All the Dragonflights versus the Black Dragonflight. You would think it would be an easy fight, 4 versus 1 after all, even with the Demon Soul. The Blue Flight was nearly destroyed in Neltharian's initial strike, so 3 to 1, still great odds, until you realise what it was like. You only know Neltharion as Deathwing, and his brood as mad evil beings. We knew them before they fell. This wasn't some unknown menace, this wasn't some great evil looming like the Legion was. They were our friends, our loved ones. It was awful, not knowing what's going on, thinking there was something you could do to snap them out of it. They were my friends, and they were killing my brothers and sisters. had many friends in that Dragonflight, some as close as clutchmates. Growing up we used to play pranks on the elders. I remember one time we coated Alex Strauss's tail in honey while she slept and what does it matter? My best friend was of the black Dragonflight. We intermingled a lot back in those days, not like now where most flights keep to themselves. Isn't it funny? I can't remember her name. I can remember her face. I can remember how the light bounced off her beautiful scales, but I can't remember her name. I can remember the horror when I came home to find her standing over the bodies of my family, practically her family. I can remember the gut-wrenching despair as I plunged my claws into her throat. I can remember the hate in her eyes as the light went out in them, but I can't remember her name. I always wondered if I had been a better friend, could I have prevented it? Did she not feel like she could come to me as she felt the corruption starting? Abyssian was cleansed, and there must have been something I could have done, but she didn't come to me, must have felt she couldn't talk to me about it. If I was a better friend, if I had told her, oh Titans, if I had told her how I felt, could it have gone differently? I loved her, and I can't remember her name. Thank you for listening to me, young one. I appreciate it more than you can know. Thank you for listening to me, young one. I have a favor to ask. Don't worry, no more stories. When we left this place, I left a time capsule of sorts. Would you be able to retrieve it for me? We left it at the bottom of the ruby Lifeshrine, hidden behind one of the pillars. I hid it with a sigil. If you activate it, you should see my time capsule. Some very sad stories from Strauss. Alright, let's fly over here and see if we can find where that is. Looks like it might be down the bottom here. Such a strain, Straz won't help out. He grew up here, think of the things he could teach us. I've tried to cheer him up, but nothing seems to work. I even brought the whelps over to him, but that just made him worse. It's not something we can help with until he wants to. We can just be ready to provide support when he wants it. It says there's an uplift here, but it doesn't seem to want to help. So I guess we're just gonna try to fly out. Hopefully don't get stuck on things. Where were we? Over here. I find myself oddly excited. Apparently I'm looking forward to looking through the time capsule. How unexpected. Thank you, young one. You've given me a lot to think about. It seems like I put this in the time capsule. I don't think I have much use for it anymore. Maybe it's useful to you. It's been long since I left this here. I barely remember what was in it. Press leaf. I'm sure I thought that was important at the time. Oh, this is an old focus for tending to the eggs. I remember this. There is a lot to go through here, and these old bones can only take so much. I will have to check through it later. Oh, apparently I left a letter too. Oh Titans, I barely recognized the dragon who wrote this. I was so hopeful when I left. I was so sure we could make a difference. What I wouldn't give to feel just the smallest fraction of that again. Thank you, young one. You have given me some things to think about. Alright, so we got a customization for the renewed Proto-Drake. I'll head back through here and see what other quests there are to pick up. Looks like there's quite a few actually. Let's hand this one in first.
You need something?
Hey there, Artisan.
Have a good one.
Oh, excellent. I've been meaning to fetch this from Hayfester. Thanks, Ready Dude. So we get a 75 rep with the Consortium.
See you around.
Ready Dude, could you do me a favor? I want to get a gift for my husband, Miguel. He means so much to me, but I've been so busy lately that I haven't had time to make him anything. Could you help me make him something high quality?
Safe travels.
Thanks for agreeing to help me make a gift for my husband, Miguel. If I could afford it, I would use only the highest quality reagents to make this gift. You mean higher quality? Different reagents can have varying quality. Maybe you've seen this already. The same herb or ore could be normal quality or really excellent for crafting with. Reagent quality you gather is based on your skill as a gatherer. As you become skilled in gathering, you will tend to find higher quality reagents more often. Using higher quality reagents makes a better finished product, so please find me the highest quality materials you can for Miguel's gift. Oh, I want to give him the world, but impossibilities aside, I want something that shows him my enduring love. There are some elementals not too far from here, over near Hornswog Hollow, whose spirited energy embodies my passion for him. Could you gather some of their spirited energy for me? Thank you, best of luck, Dready Dude.
Have a good one.
Get a little bit of rep for that.
Good day to you. See you later.
While I was travelling through these plains, I met an old centaur in a cave up north. They had clearly mastered their craft and had wisdom to spare. They helped me understand the knowledge I had gained from the Dragon Isles. If you're curious about specialising in your profession, seek out the wisdom of this master. Caden was the name of Clan Tiro.
See you around.
You can find Caden in the far northwest of these plains. Surely they will have wisdom to teach you.
I never gave up hope.
I can instruct you in alchemy. Interested?
May the waters protect.
Are you looking for work, alchemists? The Artisan's Consortium has reached out to me with a crafting order for my alchemical solutions. I'm as curious as the next dragonkin to find out more about these business practices, but I am simply too busy. Perhaps this is an opportunity for you, my apprentice. Create some alchemical solution by reclaiming your earlier concoctions and bring it to Hayfester just down the path.
For dragonkind.
Let's have a look. What do they want us to do? Dragons, alchemical solution.
The waters flow again. Go with the aspects.
It's this one here, reclaim concoctions. Extract Dragon's alchemical solution from a large quantity of unwanted potions or files. I did sell some mana potions before, I think. They're either too far gone or I put them on the auction house, I can't remember. But we do have a couple of health potions here, which we can salvage. How many do we need actually? 2. So we can make a couple more aerated potions. Might get a point out of that, so let's just create one of those. We'll try this reclaim concoctions. Alright, so that got us 1, so let's create one more of those. And that's 2. And then we want to take those somewhere. To Hephaestra.
I have lived to see them.
Not sure where they are at the moment. We shall continue having a look around. It's good to see you again, Dreddy Dude.
Go with honor, friend.
My husband Thomas has gained many insights from exploring these primal lands. Perhaps following in his footsteps would simply inspire you.
Light bless you. Well met. Be careful. Hello.
Where do you go to get insight for your craft? An excellent question. Lately I've been taking in the wondrous sights of these plains. When I explore the unknown and hidden paths, I sometimes find treasures of wisdom to inspire me to craft in ways I never thought of before. There is a marvelous vista nearby. I encourage you to venture out and see its beauty for yourself. Perhaps you too will find insight there.
Safe travel.
So some of these are in the next zone over. So let's continue having a quick fly around the shrine here. Just check on any other quests. So here's the hand in for the alchemical solution one.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
How can the Artisan's Consortium help you today? The delivery, excellent. Good doing business with you, Dirty Dude. Get some more high quality Hokenbloom. So you see, Zurok, this is the kind of service you can expect with the Artisan's Consortium. So when we first came through here, we helped these guys with a little ceremony to gather up the different things that they're now holding. Just sort of their little their jobs, I guess. I'm so grateful that Laztak has accepted the calling of a whelp tender, especially given how many of the precious little things are teething right now. Beyond that, the nursery gardens are admittedly facing challenges. The whelps are stressed and the tenders are, well, more stressed than usual. Please, whenever you have a spare moment, find me in the gardens below. We could use your help as well.
May the flights protect us.
Gardens are where we care for our most precious charges, which usually means keeping them from putting things in their mouths. Come, I will show you the way down. I'll run ahead. Race you there, Varus.
The Isles have awakened.
Not sure if we're supposed to follow them or whether we can just meet them down the bottom. I've been tending to this garden for years, preparing for the day I'd finally accept my life calling. Now that day is here. I love flowers and all trees and plants, even the bugs that live amongst them. I can feel nature's spirit, the great dragon spirit, when I tend the garden. There's only one thing left to do. I'm going to invoke great dragon spirit, just like the legends. Meet me down in the garden by the pool where her bones rest. I'll explain more there.
Honor all dragons.
Meet you down by the pool. Come on, Keshki. Wait for me, Agora.
The Isles have awakened.
Hornstriders. They've got bone-breaking legs, bone-breaking beaks, fast legs for getting away from danger, and they can eat anything in the Isles. This calling's the easiest around. It's just me and my favorite big birds spending time together. And if anything comes up, I know how to wrangle all of the Isles critters. Would you mind following me to the Hornstrider plateaus up north? I wouldn't mind an extra pair of hands while getting set up.
May the flights protect you.
Hornstriders are nesting north of here. Let's head up there and get busy. So we'll continue our lap around the Lifeshrine here.
The Shrine Guard protect.
Welcome back to the Ruby Lifeshrine champion. Many, like Sendrax, have sacrificed their lives to safeguard this place and its contents from the Primeless. They will be remembered. Why don't you put down your sword? You're safe in the Lifeshrine.
For the Lifebinder.
Walk with me. How can I set down my sword, Ready Dude? My troops are still embroiled in battle. All across these isles, good and noble Draconid fight to preserve the Dragonflights. Some will even sacrifice their lives to preserve another's. That is one of the highest callings of brave Draconid. Draconid like Sendrax. No, let the others rest and recover their strength. It is only when the lost soldier has returned safely to the Lifeshrine that I will set down my sword. Till then, I cannot rest. So that's about all the quests. We do also have a couple of dragon races here by the look of it.
I never gave up hope.
Enjoying your time at the Lifeshrine? It's exciting, isn't it? All this new life springing forth since the dragons have returned. Would you like something else exciting and new, like the Ruby Lifeshrine loop? It's a quick course that takes you all around the Lifeshrine. Come on, you know you want to race it.
Aspects watch over you.
Let's pick up some speed. I missed that one. Alright, got gold. Very nice. Alright, let's give this other one over here a try as well. This one's up a bit. Up the top here. Greetings, Dragon Rider. This course is the Flashfrost Flyover. Its route is like a flight through 4 seasons with fall leaves, snow, and spring flowers along your path. You won't see any of it though if you're racing, right? Ha ha ha. What do you say, up for a race?
May the flights protect you.
Cool little cabin to go through there. Nice, got another gold. Yeah, the dragon races are a lot of fun. Alright, so let's head down to this one down the bottom here. This one was finding fiery spirits for the gift for Miguel. So we want to be down the bottom here. Try not to fall into the lava this time. Not sure how much we just pulled. Hopefully it's just that one. And that guy. Just try not to pull anything else up top. Right, we've got one fiery spirit. Let's see if we can spot any others. Cool, so these little ones can have them as well. So we got a silver quality one, but looks like it needs to be gold quality for the quest. So let's see if we can pull this guy without pulling the primalists. Interrupt him to get him to come over a bit. Alright, that didn't have any. Wonder if there's any other areas for this as well. Cool, these ones over here look like they will work too. Let's see if we can do a big pool here and hopefully not get wrecked. That is not what I wanted to press. Let's try and get the trees down first. Alright, got all the spirits that we need. So heal up and get out of here. So we'll get some altitude and then head back towards the Lifeshrine. found you the highest quality spirits. Oh wow, you're incredible. You are so amazing, thank you. Miguel seems to be thrilled to see such beautiful spirits.
See you later.
Miguel will love this.
Have a good one.
Fantastic, you're so swell. Here, take this reagent bag as thanks. You can hook it into the extra spot on your belt. Oh, and if you need even more space, a skilled tailor can make an even larger one. Nice. So that's that upgrades my current 20 slot up to 26. So I can fit a little more in that now.
See you around.
Now that we have the elemental essence gathered, do you think you could put them in this bottle? It's a simple recipe that you can craft the same way as any other recipe. If you lost or use up the higher quality reagents, you can always get more from the elementals at Hornswog Hollow.
Safe travels.
Right, heart in a bottle.
Hello.
Wonderful. Oh, it looks amazing, thank you. You know, making a high quality craft takes more than your skill as a crafter and the quality of the reagents you use. It's also about the difficulty of the craft, the inspiration you find, and how you specialize in your craft. Every craft comes with its own difficulty. The quality of your creation depends on your skill relative to the difficulty, but your skill is not just how much you've practiced, it's also the reagents you put in and the specialized knowledge you've learned. Sometimes inspiration strikes you and your craft is critically improved. The best way to encourage inspiration is to be properly equipped. Inspect your gear to see if your tools spark inspiration. If you haven't already, you will eventually hone your craft enough to start specializing. Specializing is the craft in your craft is a way to improve your ability to craft certain items, gather certain materials, or otherwise gain unique skills that other professionals don't have. My husband Miguel can tell you more about specialization. Excellent. Now then, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but would you be so kind as to deliver this gift to Miguel? Seeing as how you helped create it, it's only fair that you get to see the smile on his face. Just remember to tell him it's from me.
Have a good one. Need help? Or the Alliance?
Hello, can I help you?
Light bless you.
Wow, this is so sweet. Oh, Thomas is just a darling. Look at this, so well crafted. Did you help with this? If so, thank you, 1,000 times thank you. Give Thomas my sincerest thanks, would you? Alright, so we get to choose from mined minerals, skins and scales, sack of hail herbs, cast off cloth, or disenchanted detritus. Let's go with the herbs.
Or the Alliance?
Oh my, it's gorgeous. Thomas darling, is this your doing? Only the highest quality for you, my love. Please, not in front of the druid. It's very funny. Alright, so let's have a look at our herbs here. Nice little stack of things. Got 30 Hokum Bloom, 5 Sassafrange, 5 Bubble Poppy, 5 Rive Bark, 2 Awakened Air and 2 Awakened Frost.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Say, I heard from Festa that you're a working artisan as well. We'd like to get you set up with some professional equipment free of charge. That's what business partners are for, right? Talk to our tailor, Mara Treebender, to get fitted.
Go with honor, friend.
Looks like they are around this way.
It is a day for flying.
Greetings, Druid. Can I interest you in some high quality equipment? Of course, dear, of course. Just a few quick measurements and then some simple questions. Do you know your shoe size? choose for crafting. Right, okay, next question. Do you now or will you ever have wings? I do have wings actually, but I can't go into my flight form here. Yes. Right, I should have... Okay, thanks. Last question. Do you prefer to do your work? How do you prefer to do your work? I taste frequently as I work. I wait until it comes to me. Do whatever makes the most gold. I close my eyes and magic happens. Lots of experimentation. Painstakingly collect everything useful across the land. I run gleefully into forest with my eyes open. I think that one sounds most like my herbalism. Alright, here we go. This will only take a minute. Now be sure to inspect it afterward. This is not the kind of battle armor you are used to, and Artisan's equipment is suited for the needs of crafters and gatherers. That should do it. Take a look at your new equipment.
What has the wind brought?
Here is your new equipment. Try it on. You can equip this above your profession recipes. Oh, and if you want more, look to your fellow crafters if you don't know how to make equipment yourself. Alright, so we've got a fishing cap, a chef's hat, an alchemist's hat, and a floral basket. So I think we go with the herbalism for
Together
now.
we are High Mountain. Have you come to trade?
And then you've got a few different options here. You can limit how much you see the crafting equipment, hide accessories and only show tool while crafting. Limit how much the gathering equipment, hide accessories and only show while gathering, and limit how much you see fishing equipment. So if you, for example, if I equip that back that I just found and this gardening hat that I got earlier, you can see those are on the character and they tend to stay there all the time.
High Mountain stands.
But if you use this option here, it will hide the accessories and only show them while we're gathering.
Beware the deep places of the earth.
Which doesn't seem to have worked just yet.
Look to the skies.
But we'll do that for Alba 2 as well.
Beware the deep places of the earth.
So presumably those should go away at some point, but we will see. Alright, 11:30. I think I'll probably have to call it there for tonight. But we got through a good chunk of the side quests. Let's see where we actually got up to. So we did one of the side quest chains apparently, but we did a lot of other quests throughout here. So I think next time we'll continue on with those ones there, and then we'll move on to the other quest hubs and see how we go with those ones. So thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, please follow me on Twitch, it'd be much appreciated. I also have a YouTube channel where I post the stream VODs as well as any highlight videos that I make, and the link to that channel is on my Twitch page. And thank you everyone again for coming and hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.